one of the things I was excited about doing is bringing this idea about flow states, kind of like within the realm of more like psychedelic research. It hasn't really been kind of one of the things people have been looking at yet, and I know it's an exploding kind of an exploding area, and it's considered like, as you're thinking like, how are these things related? Like you mentioned altered states of consciousness. If you think of them as like kind of like on a spectrum, people experience flow kind of in their day-to-day life. Other altered states kind of like awe. Also, you can imagine, it was another altered state, like maybe further down the scale towards like the weaker side versus like a full psychedelic experience, or like a meditational enlightenment through a practice of many years. And this wide range of different types of altered states of consciousness, I think, is really what I think has tied this all together and has brought me to kind of where we are. These peak experiences often happen, I think, and are linked to these altered states of consciousness, right? It's like we have these really amazing moments, and it's interesting, like when I think back and think about these altered states being laid across like a scale of different types, and I look into these awe and flow and meditation and yoga, which I've had a practice for a decade, and music improvisation and like appreciating beautiful things around me. They all just kind of resonate with this, luminescence or positivity of like what the best parts of living are. Mm-hmm. And so I come from that perspective, and defining things like flow, get tricky, because there's a lot of different things that people do that are their flow. So how can you create this kind of construct that also encompasses those things?